Right, not looking too good for the weather there. It looks like it may be Kind of a wee spotted rain. Again, not on the old forecast, unfortunately. So just orientate you a little bit. What we've got, probably can't see with it's getting darker, but over there, that's Bournemouth. And then we have the English Riviera there, sandbanks. Behind that mound, you can't see it, is a chain ferry that brings you across to this side of Studland. Now, this time of year, very quiet. Any other time of the year, absolutely chocker over here. You can't get moving. I mean, the land itself, the ground around it, is very much goes from the sand dunes into normal sort of heath area over there, which is actually closed at the minute because it's had a severe bit of flooding. Yeah, cracking little view. I'm hoping tomorrow morning we'll get a wee sunrise over there. If you maybe make out there, is the Isle of Wight. Right, my tent of choice is, get this down here, is the old MSR Elixir 1. No comms with this tent. Had it for 2 years now, and it's never let me down, and I've had it on big long treks. I think the only thing I would say that goes against it is, you could say it's a negative, is the weight of it. I mean, it comes in, what does it come in at? It comes in at 1.78 kilograms. Yeah, it's quite a heavy tent. No carbon fibre poles. It's the old, I don't even think that, yeah, they are aluminium, I think. Yeah, the outer on it, the fly is 68 denier ripstop, and I think the hydrostatic head's about 1500. Be careful I'm doing here, these sand dunes are not easy to walk on when you're walking backwards. Yeah, 1500. The floor of it is, I think it's 70, but it's taffeta nylon. It's here, and it's got a 3000 millimetre hydrostatic head on it. That's the inner. Yeah, cracking little tent. No qualms with it whatsoever. Some of the good bits for it, you've got that little gutter there that runs down over the zip, that lets the water run down to the corner. As you can see, I've got it basically freestanding in the sand, not much point. Putting the guy ropes out, I'm not expecting high winds. There will be high winds in the next few days, to be fair, but it should be gone by then, hopefully. Right, let's have a little look inside. You get 3 little pieces of Velcro that holds it together. Difficult to see, the light is going fast. Yeah, so quite a big porch in it there. I can quite happily get my old backpack in there. Inside, again, you've got a lot of material on the inner. It's not a 4-season, but it's close. Probably as close as you're going to get by a 3-season tent, to be fair. Right, let's see if I can get a bit more light in there. Let's open the old aperture on this little thing. Yeah, a lot better. Yeah, so plenty of storage at the front there. Up the top there I have some cordage up here. I used to hang my socks on to dry. And as you can see, if you can't see, the bathtub is really deep. I mean, that's a good few inches there in the old bathtub. As I said, the mesh sides, yeah, as close as you can get to 4-season, but the ends and the roof, you've got more mesh up there, which if there was a qualifying statement to say that it is a Four Seasons tent, that's what would go against it. Yeah, this nylon, it's 40 denier that and 20 denier on the mesh. Really fine mesh in there, which came in really handy in Scotland. It stopped the little micro midges, the little SAS type ones getting in. Yeah, wind wise, I had this in some horrendous winds in the Cape Wrath Trail up in Scotland, and then I went back up to Kintail again last year with it, and yeah, it does stand up. I don't know with the feature where you have the crossing over bars, but it does. That's me leaning on it. It does afford a lot more structure. I think the other MSR one? Oh, is it Hubba? That is a sort of single, and then it splits, or it comes down single, then splits off. I think the two of these here definitely gave it tons of strength when I was up in the high winds in Scotland. Yeah, cracking tent this. Right guys, sorry I didn't even do welcome back to the channel. Yeah, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, this is my little coastal camp. Right, I sort of selected this place. It's not the flattest, it's not the greatest little bit of beach, let's call it that, but it is out the wind. I have already, I'm sitting, I brought my little seat with me and I'm already about 5 inches down into this little sand dune. My knees are nearly underneath my chin, and we're going to be cooking courtesy of, I think, what was it, Aldi, yeah, chicken fajitas, which were out of date today, so they're on a special. They were a couple of pounds for that. Can't say no to that. Yeah, so it was a couple of quid for that. And we're going to cook them up with a trangia stove and see how that goes. I'm going to put a wee bit more effort in cleaning this thing, because that's twice we've had it out now, and it does if you don't moderate that little flame, it'll stick to the pan. So I'm going to try and moderate that a little bit. Don't know how difficult it's going to be if the wind picks up. I think I would be having a nightmare if I was further up there in the wind, because there is little fine bits of sand and you'd be chewing it all night. Right, so I think first of all I'm going to get a cup of tea on. Cheers. Yeah, that little trangia stove with a little, I don't know, call it that little brace thing that you put across the top of it for just cooking a single pot. Definitely needs a windshield. Definitely. And if you're going to use a windshield, might as well just get the full set out and just boil it on there. Probably easier. Temperature's dropped a wee bit. a lot cooler. In fact, let's check. 8 degrees, and it feels 4 degrees. Oh, well, yeah, definitely a lot cooler. Yeah, I think the page, well, my page, our page means Sandy's page. I think we're in a bit of a catch-22 situation at the minute. I think the last 2 videos that we put up, the old YouTube gods decided that they weren't going to notify anybody. The reason I know this is that because obviously Sandy checked hers, I checked my personal one, and I did not receive any notifications. And then going through it, and when you think about it, all the work that you do to make these videos, when you get 40 views, so that's 40 views. Let's see. To be fair, the other one that I posted, the recent one, the hammock tart one, it started moving now, but it's on 142 views, which is, yeah, which is according to the analytics that they give you, yeah, it's 152 views down for the normal time. And the one before that, which was the hot temp one, it was only 10 minutes long, so that's why I did a longer one this time. I mean, it was 10 minutes long. I deleted that and then re-uploaded it, because after 3 days it had something like 15 views. So I know there's YouTubers on here that follow my page. If you've got any advice for me, am I doing something wrong? I'm tagging it. I'm putting everything that's in that video in the tags as well. I don't think I'm doing too clickbaity sort of little what do you call it, icons, whatever it is, for the actual videos. But might have to start doing that. Don't know. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I was hoping to get to the 500 by February. We're at 490. Then this is January 30th, I think it is. Yeah. But yeah, it's a funny one. So if anybody out there knows if it's just in the lapse of the YouTube gods. Get cold. Can I have a talk? Yeah, if anybody out there knows if this is just a thing where you just get views and then you just don't get nothing, you get not as promoted as you were to start with. I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's pretty bad putting up spending 24 hours on a camp, then editing a video, putting it all together, and all the effort you have to do, and you get 15 views on it. But there was other things that I looked at as well. The subscribers, although they're subscribed, they're not returning. That's what it said as well. They're not returning. There's the percentage is quite low. It's all new views that happens, which is a strange one. Yeah, but I see it all the time. I've got people I follow, I don't get notifications, I actually have to go to their page and check it, and then I'm like, God, I've missed 3 videos there, and then have a quick binge watch. So I think the YouTube algorithm thing sort of plays about a wee bit. I'm just going to carry on as normal. I'm not going to stop doing it. Not that kind of person to throw in the towel, because this is what I enjoy doing. Yeah, so I'll keep going doing it. But if anybody out there does know, you know, is there anything that I can do to get it out there? I'm on other social media. I must admit my Instagram's not as big. I haven't really pushed that. I keep forgetting about it, to be fair. I went back onto Facebook. Yeah, I went back onto Facebook, but all the hiking and wild camping sites seems to be the person who runs it. It's just self-promoting, that sort of thing is on it, because I do see people that I do follow on there, and their post gets like 1 or 2 likes. So yeah, I think Facebook is definitely at the far end of promoting your stuff at the moment. I don't think many people are into Facebook, especially my age. But anyway, yeah, so might have to push a bit more on Instagram. Somebody did say TikTok. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm not going on TikTok. I know that. Oh, what was the chap's name? Let's me see. Yeah, Boardman Outdoors. What? I do follow him. I think he's such a genuine bloke. Really nice. Someone on TikTok, he just done a video. Someone on TikTok sent all his followers over to basically subscribe to his channel, and he got, I think he went from just over 1,000 to 15,000. 15,000 I think it was. Yeah, he got 14,000 new subscribers. He got. I don't know the person who was in TikTok today, but that's fantastic. And he is. I think he's just a nice bloke. To be fair, he just comes across as really, really nice, and one of these kind of people you can actually sit and listen to. But yeah, someone did that, and that's from TikTok. But to be fair, I don't want to be on TikTok. I hear so many bad things about TikTok. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not here. Sort of contradict myself here, but I'm not really here for the followers. But I do find it a wee bit frustrating that you don't get any views on your video. It's almost, I can see why a lot of people, and there is a lot of people I've followed through the pandemic and onwards who are not there anymore. They binned it, absolutely binned it. Maybe a change in lifestyle, and just gave up on it. But they all, not all, but some of them sort of float about the 900 mark, and then they just disappear off the planet. You don't see them again. But then the post I did with the very controversial tent, yeah, I went through it as I knew it would. I knew that'd go that sort of way. How many followers did I get out of that? I think about 20 came across to that. Then the next review I did on the one Tigris Stella, yeah, it was alright. Wasn't fantastic, wasn't a great amount of response to that. So it sort of looks like you've got to be controversial, you've got to be doing stuff that clickbaity. But I don't want to do that, just want to share my adventures, what I got up to. Right, enough of the waffle. Said my piece now. I'm going to go and get the fajitas on. I think I do fajitas quite a lot. I do quite a lot of Mexican food when I'm out camping. To be fair, oh my god, it is getting chilly. And then I bring the veggies and lettuce and stuff, but not to worry, this will do. Right, so I've got the extra wide thermarest there and long, which you've got about 4 inches at one end, and then sidewise you've got, yeah, a few inches each side, but that for me, I got my electrical stuff and all that in quite easy, but the two little storage spaces on each end are good enough for putting your phones and cameras and all that sort of stuff in. Yeah, so you got plenty of room for a one-man tent. There's people still out walking their dogs on this beach. Yeah, it's really light out there. Just had a bit light painting. You put your camera on long exposure and you use the old torch just to light little bits up. Yeah, so getting a bit chilly in the tent now. Forget how quite different it is in this tent for the other tents. It's quite warm. I'm just sitting on the old thermarest at the moment. I got a sleeping bag and I'm still in the same clothes that I've been wearing all day. I haven't put another layer on. It's quite warm, and not quite warm, but very comfortable. Very comfortable. It's not as cold as it is outside. Must be all this nylon that's in here, because it's quite a bit. I never actually realised how much nylon is in this. Right, I am going to sit and watch a wee bit of YouTube, see what disasters are happening in the world, check when we're all going to get conscripted and called up, and I will check in the morning. Morning. Well, that's the night done. Quite a decent sleep actually. And the weather, the weather. So I was looking at the phone and I was going by the location, just what the weather was, and I didn't realise that it changed to some place called Central, which I believe might actually be the weather in the Isle of Wight, or at the extremes the weather in France. I don't know what signal I was picking up there, but it just said Central, which was not the weather forecast. I was hoping this morning to get a nice wee a sunrise, which was on the weather forecast while I was here, and then it was supposed to be high winds coming in. It changed back to Studland this morning, which was just to be cloudy. Managed to get a wee bit of the sunrise. It just broke through at the bottom of where the sea sort of meets the sky. Quite pretty, but not what it was after, to be fair. Yeah, cracking me sleep last night. Yeah, the MSR, you can't go wrong with that tent. But I'm going to get packed up now. Get the kit all cleaned, and then I'll probably go back and then spend about 2 hours cleaning it all again to get all the sand out it. Yeah, camping in this sand, well, this sand, any sand, it gets absolutely everywhere. As much as it gets sanitised, I was still eating my bacon sandwich this morning, and you just got those odd little extra crunchy gritty bits. But camping, camping in there is sand inside, even though I really had to try not to get any in. There was sand in my tea, sand in all my bags, the cook set's covered in sand. So it'll probably be a good couple of hours when I get back, just cleaning everything out, which is to be expected. Right, this place is starting to get a wee bit busy now. It's about 9:30, a lot of dog walkers out. Yesterday, dogs, jeez, oh. It must have been one of those dog walking companies came through. A woman had a high-vis vest on, 10 dogs. She had no control whatsoever over those dogs. 10 dogs. Yeah, 2 of them come running up here. One ran through the cook set, another one ran straight to the bag where the food was. But yeah, see, there's another dog that can smell the food. Women shouting at a wee golden retriever. Well, at least it did what it was told. Yeah, it's what you expect though. Dogs will always come and find you. Must be a pain for people that stay off camp. I'm just going to ask my subscribers here, if you are one of my subscribers, out of the 7% that actually watched that's subscribed, it seems a bit weird. Yeah, if you're one of my subscribers and you get this notification for this video, can you put it in the comments below that you got the notification on it? It's not going to change anything. I think the platform's probably too big and things do get lost in the old digital ether. But certainly I'm not getting notifications of my own videos. Sandra's not getting notifications. And if you do get this video and you hear my little rant about not getting notifications, please go and check out the other 2 videos that I did. They just seem to be sitting very, very stagnant at the minute, and that'll let me know that people are getting notified. Yeah, but last night I was just going through, just searching some of the things on notifications, and there's thousands of people out there who are not getting notifications, or not getting, not just my channel, but massive channels are not getting notifications, which sort of defeats the purpose slightly. If YouTube wants to use your channel to advertise, but then they're not promoting your channel, then they're not advertising. And if it keeps, I mean, basically, if it continues, the only other thing I can do is just give it a break to see what happens, if it boosts it with me coming back after a couple of weeks instead of doing a video every week. But yeah, I don't know what the answer is. If there's anybody out there that can enlighten me, please enlighten me. Yeah, still going to do the videos, but I'll probably, yeah, that'll probably be my next thing, would be just reduce it down a little bit, do one every couple of weeks instead of every week, to see if it changes views, because it's very, very hit and miss. Some of the videos I put in there, no views whatsoever, very, very little, which is, when you go for, excuse me, when you go from thousands of views on one video, hundreds of views down to 40 views, bit weird. Maybe people don't like the videos. maybe I'm just looking too deep at it. Maybe it's just not everybody's cup of tea. But there you go. I'm prepared for that. If that's what the answer is, that's what the answer is. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So if you do see this video, please stick something in the comments that you got a notification, and go and check out the last 2 videos as well, because you possibly never get the notifications for that either. Okay, enough waffling from me. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy this video and you like it, please like the video, and if you feel that you want to see future content, please subscribe. Don't know what good it'll do, but you can try. Yeah, so I will see you in the next video. Haven't really decided what it is. We'll see how this one goes on views, and then I'll decide what I'm doing after that. Thanks for watching. Take care, everyone.